Hey, welcome to another episode of What You Talk About Willis. Happy to have y'all here. Happy to have y'all with me as we continue to grow together. Appreciate y'all so much. A lot to talk about today. It's going to get real controversial today. I hope y'all ready. It's going to be a wild one. As you know, I'm here for all the smoke. So, get on. Just a little vibe. First, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me to do this, allow me to speak my mind, give me the opportunity to say what I have to say. What's up? What's up? What's up? Again, another episode of What You Talking About Willis. I'm bringing smoke today. I'm bringing heat today. I'm bringing all the fire. I'm the heat miser today. Bringing it all. I want to thank again my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, but I also want to thank everybody that supported me, those that's been with me from the beginning. I always got to give y'all things. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for liking and sharing and subscribing. Thank you for telling everybody about the show. Thank you for getting the word out there. You guys truly, truly mean a lot to me, and I wouldn't be here without you. And for those that are new, welcome to the page. We talk real stuff on here. I don't hold anything back. I'll warn you if it's language, that's not good, and but sometimes it's better said that way, raw and uncut. But I'm here to speak my mind and here to speak about what's going on in this world, and we right here. So welcome if you're new. To those that's been with me, thank you. I appreciate you, and we about to get into it. So let's get into it right now. I I like to think that my word is, or my message is getting out there. I really do. I really think I really like to think my message is getting out there. So we got, as someone who's didn't know much about politics growing up, we was always conditioned to vote Democrat. That's like what everybody said. That's what all our black leaders told us to do. That's what all our family members told us to do. That was just the thing to do, is vote Democrat. The Republican Party is racist. And, Democrats love black folks and they're going to do whatever they can to try to help us, right? That's what we was taught. It was later in life that I learned that things always ain't what they seem to be. The Democratic Party don't really like you at all. They just use you. You can say the same thing about both sides. And again, I'm not loyal to any side. My conservative values kind of line with the Republican side right now. But, you can say, hey, can't trust none of them. I would respect you more for that, right? I would respect you for that. But I want y'all to listen. People starting to wake up, and especially black folks starting to wake up. And it's crazy because I was talking like this way before it was popular, way before it was cool, way before I was getting hate by everybody. You know what I mean? I was talking like this way before all this. But now it's almost good to see that people are starting to wake up and you know, let's listen up.
City of Chicago and any Republican candidate in the city of Chicago, now is your time because we are done with the Democratic Party. Brandon Johnson, Governor Pritzker, and President Biden have showed us what they think about the black community.
Now I warned y'all from the beginning about Joseph Brandon Biden. Y'all didn't want to listen, but better late than never. You know, we got a couple more days until 2024. That's the election year. You know, you know what's about to get real next year. You already know stuff's gonna come up in the mainstream media, different videos of this, different videos of that, all sorts of distractions. Gonna be you gotta be aware. Be aware.
All over this country. And so we're standing here today to say, okay, if that's what it is, we with it. We don't have to support the Democratic Party. Right. We don't have to continue to support people who are not going to support us. And the Democratic Party here in this city, in this state, and in this country is not supporting us. You got the Republicans on one side and the Democrats on the other side. Guess what? They're part of the same bird.
That's right.
So it doesn't matter anymore which party we go with. But I'll tell you this, I'd rather deal with the snake that's outfitting himself of the Republican Party than the snake that's covered up in the Democratic Party.
That's right.
We're not going to continue to stand for this. We're not going to continue to allow our state representatives, our congressmen, our aldermen, and our mayor to let us know that we don't matter. Just like you're going to show us that we're going to matter, we're going to show you. It's going to be a great day in the city of Chicago when the Democratic convention comes here, and then they found out in March that a lot of black voters took Republican ballots. Deal with that.
Oh, I mean, she definitely went hard on them. But I mean, I've been telling y'all from the beginning, man, the Democratic Party don't care about y'all. They're just using y'all. Now, it's good to see people starting to wake up, but is it too late is the question, right? Is it too late? Because if you look at the border, they're giving people free passes, free citizenship, free, licenses and free housing, all this other stuff just by coming over here. And what do they get in exchange for that? Votes. Is it too late? Now, it's good that black folks are waking up. Trust me. It's a great thing. But is it too late? But it's good. That sounded good for me to hear. I saw that video that I had to share with y'all because we need to realize what's going on out here. We need to stop being used. We need to stop being controlled, right? You don't need that. Just look at what's going on, research, use your brain, and you can see that these people are just using you for the most part. They're just using you. Wake up, get your red pill moment, you know what I mean? And hey, start realizing what's going on out here. And tell everybody, teach. You don't gotta, be so, you don't have to shove it down their throats or whatever, but you could tell, hey, people, listen, I'm not with it no more. I'm not with it. And you don't need to be with it. And that looks like an older woman, right? So she's been a lot longer than I have, and she's seen a lot of stuff more than I've seen. I mean, it's good to see people from each age group starting to wake up, starting to see that this ain't it. This is not it. And it hasn't been it. It hasn't been it. That's the thing. It hasn't been it. So 2024 is going to be wild. I think more black folks are actually starting to, lean towards the Republican side and actually lean more towards my man Trump's side. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Y'all already know where I'm at with it. But that's good. Now, I want to talk about this because I saw it I saw it yesterday, so it's kind of fresh. And I saw it on um, actually Dr. Carol Swain's Twitter page. If you're not following her, if you don't know about Dr. Carol, very, very intelligent woman. Uh, she earned everything she got. She didn't make any excuses. Went to some of the most prestigious colleges. Has books. Has she's been on the news. She has her own channel. I think she had her own uh, podcast too for a little while. I think she still has it. Um, very, very intelligent woman. Much respect. Dr. Curl, if you see this, if you happen to see this, if you want to send, the podcast page, what you talking about, Willis, the YouTube page, you want to send a autographed book, I'll take it. But she's one of the people I would like to meet in life outside of Larry Elder and Thomas Sowell. She's up there. But I want to talk about this. Harvard University, you have this lady here as the president, right? Claudine Gay, right? And what I want to talk about here is something called black privilege. There's probably even more than that, but I'm going to start with that first, okay? So this woman started speaking that anti-Semitism and supporting Palestine. She started doing all that, right? Which I don't understand the support, and people could get mad at me all they want. Like I said, I know a lot of people from a lot of different backgrounds. I don't judge anyone, but what I am going to say is I'm America first, right? And anything let me take that back. I'm God first, right? God first, and then I live in this country. It's America first, and anything that's not America first, I'm not going to support. Plain and simple. All right? I'm not going to do it. Sorry. You can be mad at me all you want. I'm not doing it. But you got a lot of people supporting Palestine and, Hamas and them, and they saying death to America and all this other stuff. Nah. Not with it. Biblically, I'm going to support Israel. And that's just the bottom line. So if you're attacking any of those, I'm not going to support you. Sorry. And I have the right to support anything I want. So if you want to be mad, you want to have a boo-hoo moment, you want to cry, go over there. This ain't the channel for you. This ain't the channel for you. Biblically, I know who I'm going to support. I live in this country. I know what I'm supporting. Anything that goes against that, I'm not supporting. Period. Is what it is. She started supporting Palestine and all that whole movement thing. And they started losing donors. Right? They started losing donors. Now, it gets better. Okay? And I'm going to let Dr. Carroll explain it on here better. Look what it says right here. Plagiarized. Harvard University President Claudine Gay copied entire paragraphs from others' academic work and claimed them as her own. So you got supporting Palestine, and now it's coming to find out that she's not even doing her own work. She's copying other people's work. And the thing about it is, if it was me, let's just say it's me, right? Or a white woman or white man, or we'll leave it at that. I think they would be fired. I don't think they would be the president anymore. But this is where black privilege comes in. Because black folks, and I've said this on many of my episodes, go back, take a look at all the episodes. I've said this before. It's all on the YouTube channel. Black folks can do some crazy things and get away with it. Why? All in the reason for wokeness. And they don't want to fire her because, one, she's a black woman, right? And also, she's in the LGBT community. So, two categories that's full of wokeness. You can do crazy things, be a president, and plagiarize other people's work. Cost the university billions or millions of dollars, right? Cost the university billions of dollars. Oh, look right here. Harvard expected to confirm Claudine Gay will remain president despite reported $1 billion loss over anti-Semitism. She went up in the House and started speaking all sorts of mess. And give me a second. I want to find what she actually said here. I think we got the. Let me find what she actually said. Hold on. No, here's a testimony. Let's see if it pops up. Again, thank y'all for being here. Like, subscribe, and share. Tell everybody about it. Tell everybody about the pod. But you got people like this that can get away with literally everything and not get in trouble for it. Why? Because they're of a certain community and people don't want to press on that. They don't want to push back on it. No, push back on it. Treat them like they would treat anybody else. I guarantee you, if she wasn't in any two of those categories, she'd be fired immediately, as she should be. As she should be. As she should be. Where is she at? All right, so I can't find her on there. Let me check the tweets. Y'all give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Again, like, subscribe, and share. All my social medias is at the bottom right here. So go ahead and follow. And you know I'm appreciated from the bottom of my heart. I'm appreciated. Let's see if we got any videos of it. Because they'll take it down so people can't see. I can't really find a video of her testifying. I think it was in Congress. All right, so y'all forgive me. I can't find a video right now, but y'all can go look it up in her testimony. But yeah, just get away with it right now. I want y'all to listen to. And by the way, she plagiarized Dr. Carol Swain's. That's why Dr. Swain, excuse me, is so upset because she used her work. She used her work and plagiarized. And it's okay that she's still the president, okay? And they're going to keep her. They're going to support it. Why? Why are we supporting this? Fire her. She's not doing what she's supposed to do. She's using other people's work. And this is the problem. Like I said, this community, or these two communities, they get away with anything and everything. It's time for us to stop giving these people passes. We got to stop giving these people passes. Treat them like everybody else needs to be treated if someone else were to do this.
Dozens of examples here. Dr. Swain, you were one of the victims of this plagiarism. Gay allegedly copying the phrasing and language nearly verbatim from your book, Black Faces, Black Interests, without any citation at all. How do you feel about this?
Well, first of all, I believe that her whole career was based on fraud, that it was not just the dissertation that she engaged in plagiarism, but it's also the published works that got her tenure in the Ivy League. And I can tell you, as someone, that I didn't go to Exeter as an undergraduate. I came, from dire poverty. I worked very hard. I met the standards of tenure for Princeton. And you had to have a landmark book. You had to have something that was significant. She never met the tenure standards for the Ivy League. She was pushed along because she had the right pedigree. And it is a disgrace that the Harvard Corporation stands by her, and also her dissertation advisor. I would say her.
I know I'm gonna let her finish, but that's the problem right there. She said it right there. She was pushed along. Why? Because she meets a certain criteria and she's in a certain community. They dumb stuff down for us. They don't think that we're good enough to meet the criteria. Dr. Swain has met the criteria. You get someone that hasn't met the criteria, that person not only cheats off her stuff, she cost the university because she got pushed in there. She wasn't supposed to be there. Now that she's in there because what? Affirmative action, probably. She's costing the school $1 billion and they still won't let her go. That's what happens. They dumb it down for you and they put people in places where they don't need to be. And it's a problem. It's detrimental to any business, school. Why don't y'all realize this? You cost the school billions and they still let her be the president. You want that representing Harvard? I'm sorry, Dr. Swain.
Her whole committee failed by not monitoring her dissertation. So instead of acknowledging the plagiarism, you had Gary King, political scientist, her dissertation advisor saying that there was no plagiarism. What does that say to every student in America and her colleagues? But it hurts race relations. It hurts every racial and ethnic minority who's worked hard to accomplish their standing in the world. It says that we're all inferior and that you have to lower standards. But this woman went to...
Dr. Swain, I'm going to let you finish, I promise. Did y'all hear what she just said? So it incentivizes lowering standards for people of certain communities so they don't have to work as hard, or they don't think we know how to work as hard, that we can't do it without help. Like she said, what does this show the youth? What does this show the young people? That you can cheat pretty much. Let's just keep it 100, right? You can cheat and do the whole job wrong and still get prized positions just because your skin color or what sexual not orientation, but how you identify, whether you're gay or straight or whatever your preference is. You're in certain communities, you get special privileges. This is what I kept saying on my Twitter page. We don't need special treatment. We need equal treatment. Equal treatment is just saying, hey, if you meet the standards, you get a look. But you got to meet the standards just like everybody else. Special treatment is, well, no, you don't. We'll dumb it down for you. And then we'll put you in positions where you don't really need to be because you're special, because you need our help, because you really can't do it by yourself. So we got to make it happen for you.
One of the best universities, best undergraduate, she went to an elite private academy, Exeter, and she is allowed to plagiarize and to advance herself. The only thing she's advancing is the progressive agenda.
Yeah, and Chris, Gay has obviously gotten the support from her Harvard faculty members, Harvard's highest governing body, a successful petition circulating to keep her as their president and, quote, resist political pressures. But this plagiarism is outside of that political pressure. Could an investigation still be open into this?
Yeah, well, I expect it to go on for weeks and weeks and weeks. This is not over yet. And not only should they investigate her plagiarism, which they should have announced an investigation by now instead of just clearing her immediately. If there's 1 or 2 or 20 or 40 cases of plagiarism, the odds are that there's probably more plagiarism in more of her papers. And the fact that they're not vigorously investigating this right now is ludicrous.
Yeah, Dr. Swain,
even if there was no plagiarism, sorry, go ahead.
No, continue.
Well, I was going to say, even if there is no plagiarism, her record before the plagiarism accusations, she's only published 10 papers in her whole academic career, which is frankly not enough to get tenure for Harvard. If she were a white or an Asian man at Harvard, she'd be somewhere in the Midwest at the university, not.
Uh-oh. He said the quiet thing out loud. Even though at the beginning of this segment, I already said it. He said the quiet thing out loud.
At Harvard.
Yeah, and real quick, Dr. Swain, about 15 seconds. I just want to ask you, what are your thoughts in hearing this morning, that Harvard is supporting her, they're standing by her, and they want her to remain as their president? Your thoughts, 15 seconds.
It's a gut blow. It hurts every student in America and the whole academia that they would stand by her. They need to look at that thesis that she won an award for when I believe she was in high school, that opened doors for her. It was on economics. I think they should go all the way back to everything that she's ever received recognition on to make sure it was her work.
And I'm gonna ask a serious question right now. I told y'all today I'm going hard today. Black folks always hurting other black folks, right? She could have plagiarized anyone. She decides to use Dr. Swain, another black, well-accomplished lady that worked hard, did what she needed to do, didn't make any excuses. She did what she had to do out here to get where she is. Instead of respecting her, instead of maybe meeting with her, maybe coming together with and bringing together ideas and, branching and growing off each other, she decides to steal her work. You steal her work. Am I right for being mad about this? Am I right for being mad about this? It doesn't make any sense to me that we always keep hurting ourselves every time. We keep hurting ourselves every time. It's detrimental to our own community, and we keep doing it. We keep attacking our own. That's why I think nothing's ever going to change. It's not going to change. Because we keep doing this stuff like this. And then the world, the mainstream media, the woke companies, the woke universities, all these people keep letting it slide. That's another reason why it's never going to go away, because they keep letting them get away with it. It's never going to go away because we keep hurting ourselves and we want to do it, right? And society is not punishing people for doing it. And the woke companies are encouraging it and putting these people in high positions for doing it. Even when they get caught, they don't fire them. Okay. All right. This next segment, it's about to get real language heavy. And I mean, it's a good 3 minutes long, and the language it's up there, okay? But I've debated trying to find an edited version, but I can't. So it's going to be given to you raw and uncut, all right? And I hope you guys are ready, because actually I think it needs to be said like this. See, what I've gotten since I've been doing this is that, sometimes your delivery is too strong and, your message is not going to get received. You know what? It's not time for soft messages these days. It's not time for it. We got to, especially our community, we got to be straight and direct because y'all don't want to listen to nothing anyway. Y'all too distracted by Doja Cat and all these other guys, right? Y'all too distracted by LeBron James and all these Holly weirdos and celebrities and athletes that tell y'all to do this and that. But y'all want to come at me about how my delivery is? Y'all want to come at me about how I deliver stuff. No, I'm going to talk to you like an adult. I'm going to talk to you straight to your face. Either you like it or you don't. But the truth, the fact of the matter is, it's the facts and it's what needs to happen. So you can be mad all you want. I don't care. But you're going to hear it. Now, Charleston White sat down with Cam Newton, ex-quarterback for the Panthers and I think the Patriots, a couple other teams. But he sits down with Charleston White and listen to what Charleston White has to say about the community. Again, if there's children around, probably want to take him out the room for this. It's not going to be pretty. There is a lot of language here. I'm warning y'all already. Okay? I'm warning y'all already. There's a lot of language here, okay? As a matter of fact, I'm going to put myself at the bottom here. I'll put myself at the bar so y'all can see and listen. Listen up.
See, this is the thing, Charleston. Like, I think everything that you're saying has some truth to it. It's just the delivery. You standing, there's no denying that you're standing for and by your people.
Well, here's the thing. When you're addressing evil, you can't worry about the delivery. When you're looking at the conditions of our community, you can't worry about the evil when you got kids that kill kids and say we smoking on Tuka. See, they wasn't worried about the delivery when these kids in Chicago were talking about smoking on Tuka. Mm-hmm. They wasn't worried about the delivery. I ain't got no manners for no slut. I'm gonna put my thumb in her butt. The delivery? I like girls kissing girls where I'm from, and that's on the radio. Girls on girls, that's promoting lesbianism to my daughter as we driving to school. This song they playing with Drake. Y'all worried about the delivery? These niggas talking about killing each other. They really, that nigga Thug said, nigga, I shot at your mama. You don't mention me no more. He really shot that nigga mama. And y'all worried about my delivery? These niggas are confessing to murders on songs. And y'all worried about my delivery? The conditions of black sucking them.
Hold up. Let me go back. Look at this dude's face right here. I don't know how to explain this face, but what Charleston is saying is actually making sense. I think it's finally starting to hit him. Right? I think it's hitting him. That's the face of, oh wait, maybe my complaint about delivery doesn't make any sense and it's a stupid complaint. Again, it's raw, unedited. I'm sorry, but it has to be said like this.
The conditions of black sucking them, talking about booty hole. Y'all worried about my delivery? Come on, don't be hypocrites, black people. Y'all can't listen to this music if y'all so caught up in my delivery. Don't do me like that. And the way y'all snap and pop y'all pussy to this music, the way y'all kill and drill to this music, don't trip about my delivery. Hey, yo, Easy, why you wear your pants like that? I wear my pants like that because that's easy access, baby. Easy, why you talk like that? I talk like that to get my point across. Because when I wasn't talking like that, wearing a bow tie, y'all wasn't paying me no attention, and I was going to the Supreme Court changing laws and legislations in this country. I was working with over 50 U.S. congressional members, from Ted Cruz to Mark Rubio, Senator John Cornyn. I was on the front page of the American Bar Association Journal. I had done a study with News 21, Walter Cronkite School of Journalism. Y'all wasn't paying attention then.
Listen up. he's pretty much saying when I was doing it the right way, when I had a suit and tie on, when I was being professional, when I was not speaking Ebonics, when I wasn't representing the baby mama culture, was I wasn't out here wearing crazy clothes and sagging my pants and all that. When I was up there trying to do better for the community, when I was speaking proper and doing all this stuff, y'all wasn't listening to me. Y'all wasn't paying attention to anything that I was saying. And now I'm talking like this. Y'all want to pay attention. Now I got the hoodies and the chains. Oh, now that's what's going to make us pay attention. I don't understand it. Y'all keep asking me, can things change? Y'all keep asking me this. Okay.
So, nigga, I gave y'all what y'all want. A ignorant motherfucking nigga that talk like them rappers. Now y'all listening. Now y'all paying attention, huh? I got y'all attention. Checkmate. Now let me tell y'all what y'all need to hear. We fucked up as a race of people since y'all so caught up into my delivery. 5% of children now are catching HIV from ages 13 to 21. What y'all worried about? 85% of the new chlamydia, all the new cases are teenagers. What y'all so caught up about? Nigga, only 35% of most kids in inner cities can read on or above their grade level. What the fuck are y'all talking about and these kids can't read? Come on, my nigga. So if we gonna be real, let's be real. I'm not bashing the black woman in her BBLs. I'm not bashing the black woman because she wearing eyelashes. I'm not fucking with the sister because she got too many baby daddies. I'm addressing men. Just like we abandoned no justice, no peace for George Floyd. Are we still mad about George Floyd? Are we still mad about police shooting? Is that why we not kneeling no more? Are we still boycotting the NFL? What happened to all these things?
Because it's fraud.
What happened? Nigga, because I'm still stuck on Tamir Rice while y'all stuck on my delivery. I'm still mad why ain't now motherfucker tore up the country behind Tamir Rice. Baby Tamir Rice at that. Since we so in tune.
I told y'all. I'm here to bring all the smoke today. That might be the realest conversation I've seen. Even though I speak about all this stuff. I say it all the time. All this stuff that we complain about, all this woe is me, all this we need handouts, all this the country hates us, all this slavery, all this systemic racism, all this other noise that we complain about. It's all for nothing because it's a bunch of excuses. You hear what he said. All the music and stuff we celebrate and glorify, all the people we put up on a pedestal, all the people we put up as the forefronters for black folks or whatever for the community, they didn't do nothing positive for us. They just pawns. That's all they are, to distract you from what's going on. That's all. He even said it. I was doing it the right way. Y'all wasn't paying attention. Checkmate. Now I got your attention. Checkmate. I got your attention. He had to change it up to look like and speak like rappers for him to get our attention. Is that not sad? Does that not make any sense? If you think about it, it's actually pretty terrible. It's actually pretty terrible. And this is what I talk about when I say don't pay attention to what's going on. Don't worship these celebrities. Don't put these guys on such a high pedestal because who are they? Who are they to us? Who are they to us? They're just regular people. They're just regular people. As you can see, I got the American flag on the background here. I love this country. I love what this country has to offer. I love the freedoms that I have of being in this country. I'm so grateful that I live here, that I was born here. But you got clowns like this. It's LeBron coming in doing the national anthem. All you have to do during the national anthem is stand there, put your hand over the heart, and just stay there. You don't even got to put your hand over the heart. You can just sit there like these basketball players right here. They're just kind of sitting there. It's respect. It's respect for the people that fought for our country, past, present, and in the future. Because not everybody can do that job, right? Not everybody's willing to go out there and die for this country and die for these freedoms that we enjoy every day, right? So that's why we pay our respect for the lives that are put on the front line for us to be able to live in this country. But then you got clowns like this, LeBron coming in here, right? He comes in here during the national anthem, hat on, everything on, getting situated, everybody standing still while the national anthem is playing, and he just going on about his day, right? But yet he's so oppressed. Yet he's being hunted by cops. That's what he said. The cops are out here hunting black people, hunting. That's what he's saying, hunting. He said that out of his mouth. And where he live at, none of us have access to. But he want to come out here and do this. And we supposed to respect him? We supposed to listen to his word? He don't even respect the country. He's making millions of dollars off of us because we buying everything that he sells, right? And I'm not going to hate on the man for making money and making a living and using his skills and talents to provide for him and his family. Nobody's going to be mad at that. But when you put these guys on a pedestal and take their word for gold, these guys don't respect you or they respect the country, right? They complain, they lie, they tell you lies about how bad this country is. But this dude is making millions of dollars, and now he don't even respect the country that people have fought and died for him to be able to do this. And he want to be pro blackity black. There's black people in the military too. There's black people that have died for this country's freedoms too. Since you want to be so blackity black, man, you can't do that. You got to make it a scene. He could have came in after this. If you didn't want to stand for the anthem, you could have came in after this. Let the national anthem play. If you don't like it for whatever reason, and then come in and get your seat. No, he got to do this. He got to make it a whole deal. He got to make it a spectacle because he's doing it on purpose. This is a slap in the face of the country. He's doing it on purpose. And other kids and people that look up to him say, you know what? If he's doing it, then it's okay for me to do it too, because nobody's getting on him and telling him like it is. So nobody gonna tell me what to do because LeBron James did it, so I can do it too. I get sick and tired of these celebrities, man. I really do. I get sick and tired of these athletes. They can just do what they want when they want, and society lets them because they're supposed to be some perfect people in society. They're not. Disrespectful for the people who fought and died for this country and are fighting today to be able to enjoy this life that you have. I mean, he didn't learn from Brittany Griner. You know, Brittany Griner was doing the same thing. Went over there to Russia. Russia said, this ain't America. We don't care about that. We don't care about your freedoms and rights. No, we don't do that over here in Russia. To jail. 10 years. And she was going to do all 10 years too. Until we traded the merchant of death, which is the worst trade in history. They thank Joseph Brandon Biden for that. This is the stuff I'm talking about. I don't respect it. I don't respect them. I'll never respect it. I'm telling y'all right now, stop being like them. Like, don't be like them. I appreciate where you at. I appreciate what this country has given you, has offered you, has provided for you. I appreciate the men and women who go out there every day and put their lives on the line for you to enjoy your freedoms with your family in this country. I appreciate it. Cherish it. Acknowledge it. Show some respect for it. Because you go to these other countries, it ain't the same. I tell people all the time, if you're so mad at this country, if you feel like you can't, make it in this country, or you're at the bottom of systemic racism or whatever, whatever BS they try to throw out there. Leave. Leave. But see, the thing is, you're not going to do it because you already know what it is here and what it is in these other countries. You already know. So the people that say they're going to lead this country and say how bad this country is, they're a bunch of frauds. They're a bunch of fakes. Don't give them the time of day. Stop worshiping these clowns. That's all they are. Ku Klux Klownsmen. That's all they are. They won't leave, and they're going to tell you that this country is so bad while they're making millions of dollars, and all you're going to do is make excuses for yourself why you can't be great when you can actually be great. You can take advantage of all the opportunities that's offered here. You can do it. Don't listen to them. Stop making excuses for yourself. Stop making excuses for yourself. Again, thank you for being here. Like, subscribe, and share. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button for me. I appreciate y'all so much. I want to get on another topic, though, before I wrap it up. A couple more things before I wrap it up. Lil Nas X. Now, I'm going to speak on my religion side here. So if you're not religious, I'm sorry, but I am. And I'm serious about it. And I have no problem claiming that. I believe in Jesus Christ. You guys already know what it is. He died for my sins and rose up on the third day. Now, some of these celebrities go here and say they are Christians and now they're making Christian music. I kind of fell for the hype when Kanye did it because I was a huge Kanye fan growing up. And it seemed genuine, but who knows, right? I've had conversations with people who think it's genuine, who think it's not. Should we believe it? Should we not? Should you support it? Should you not? Lil Nas X, and you know what kind of stuff that he's been on. If you don't know, look up Lil Nas X and look at his sneakers that got the Satan symbol. He's in the LGBT community. He one of his videos, he's like dancing on the devil, grinding on the devil. A lot of satanic stuff that he wears, that he promotes, that he supports. And then he comes out and says something like this: y'all mind if I enter my Christian era? Father, scratch my hands. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna start it over. I promise. Does this even look genuine to you? Does this even look genuine to you? Actually, I see it as a form of mockery, if you ask me. Ain't no genuine in this. He's just mocking. He's just mocking the faith. And I feel like Christianity is the only faith that's mocked. And nobody says nothing about it. Nobody says anything about it, and yet people can just mock it left and right. Here we go. Let me try this again. It's hard for me to look at, so y'all forgive me if I make faces. Father, scratch my hands. The lonely road seems to last the longest. Help me with my plans. Everything seems to go to nowhere. Free me from worry and want and pity. Free me from all this envy in me. As he's wearing a dress,
I'm trying hard to face my pain, yeah. Give me hope when I feel. Give me hope when I feel less. Angels, I'm trying hard to keep my faith, yeah.
I just don't see how this is genuine. And maybe I'm wrong. Hit the comments. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. But you see, to me, it seems like mockery. That's what it is. And this is what they do up in Hollywood. They mock Christianity. It's okay to mock it and enter your Christian era, right? What is a Christian era? What is that? I don't know. Y'all tell me. I had to talk about that because to me that makes me angry. To me, that's not genuine, and I don't understand why people can mock people's faith and not get away with it and keep mocking it. Right? This dude has videos of him grinding on Satan. He promotes satanic worship. That's what he does. And now all of a sudden, again, I'm not saying that I don't want nobody to come to the Lord and their lives are changed genuinely. Like, if that's the truth, I'll be happy for it, right? I'll be happy. I don't see it as genuine, and I see it as full mockery. That's what I see it as. Y'all let me know in the comments, okay? Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this. It just upsets me. It really does. It really does upset me. I think I had one more thing to get to. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here we go. The promotion of getting rid of masculinity still prevalent. It's still out here. They're still trying to do it. I'm gonna let y'all listen to this mess. Okay, that's why I need more people to be loud about this stuff. I need more people to speak up. Right? We need more people to speak up about this mess because that's what it is. It's a mess. It's a delusion. These people are crazy. We have a female that has transitioned into a male, and then she want to tell males that we aren't man enough because she had to work twice as hard to be a male. Well, yeah, clown, because you're not. Because you're not a male. Because you're not. You are a female, and that's all you're going to be. You're forever going to be a female, no matter what you do. No matter how you try to dress it up, you're always going to do that. And I don't care who's mad at this or who don't want to hear it. You're either male or you're female. That's about it. Nothing else in between. There's nothing else in between here. All right? Then you got people that gets this promoted on social media, right? This gets promoted on social media. My stuff gets censored, right? It censors me, but this stuff gets promoted on social media.
If a transphobe ever says something to me like, "You'll always be a woman, you'll never be a man," I love to hit him.
Okay, first of all, it's not transphobic to say you're always going to be a woman. That's not transphobic. They like to throw that out there. It's not it. It's not transphobic. It's the truth. And the truth will set you free.
If a transphobe ever says something to me like, "You'll always be a woman, you'll never be a man," I love to hit him with my low voice.
Ooh, scary. You got a low voice. Ooh. These people are crazy and ridiculous. This is... I'm supposed to be scared of this right here. But yet, society promotes people like this. They put people like this in front of your teenagers. There are teachers out here teaching this stuff. There's pastors and stuff out here, rabbis and all sorts of stuff promoting this. And they're going to hit you with their low voice. Out of here.
And I look at them and I go, I'm more of a man than you'll ever be. I
Oh my God.
had to work for my masculinity. What work did you do? Feminine. If a transphobe.
Okay, I'm about done with this. This again. The point of this is we need to be louder, right? We need to start speaking up on this. People are too quiet now. I always say, not everybody can do like I do and speak up and be loud and use their voice. No, it is time. It is time for you to speak up. It is time for you to say something. It is time for you to be bold in your beliefs and say, hey, this is not it. This is not going to be around me. This is not going to be in my house. This is not going to be around my children, right? We're not supporting anything like this. If you decide, with your life to go and say, hey, I'm going to be a man and live your life by yourself and do what you got to do, fine. I'm okay with that. You're not bothering anybody, fine. When you start pushing this agenda, when you start trying to push this on us, when you start saying we're transphobic because we don't see that you're actually a dude, we say that you're a female dressed up as a dude, and that's the truth, and you want to call us all sorts of names and stuff, no, I'm not selling up for that. I'm not putting up with that. I'm not supporting that. And we all need to be louder on that. Sorry, I'm calling everybody out. Be louder. Say something. Say this ain't it. And it's not on some hateful stuff. It's just the facts. The fact is, this is not it. I'm sorry. You can play dress up all you want. At the end of the day, you're still male or female. You want to play dress up by yourself? Fine. But don't start putting this down my face. Don't start shoving it down people's throats. Don't start bashing people who don't believe what you believe and don't want to live in your fantasy world. They're going to keep you with my low voice. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here with me. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoy. I told you it got a little rough around the edges today. It had to be a rough one today. I had to get it out. I had a lot to talk about. Glad I got it off my chest. Again, thank you all. Thank you all so much for your support so far. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Like I said, I wouldn't be here without you guys. Remember, tell everybody about the show. Like, subscribe, and share. We're going to get this page up. Make it happen. Hit the comment section. Anything that I need to talk about, let me know. All my social medias right there. Mr. TikTok, Sakar_P, Instagram, _Sargar23. Maybe a part of your podcast. I'll be a part of your podcast too. Just let me know. Thank y'all so much for tuning in with me. Y'all have a good day. Holiday season. Spread that joy, spread that cheer. This is my time of year. I love it.